Hello, this is my Professional Action Network project. It is on referral tiers of intervention. My name is Stephanie Nichols. I'm the National Board Certified Teacher at Letcher Elementary Middle School in Letcher County Public School System. My problem of practice was during the 2021-22 school year has seen many unprecedented changes in the field of education. One of these changes is the employment of many new teachers in the KVIC region as well as my school district. Most new teachers do not understand the importance of or the process for implementing interventions and referring a student for an evaluation for a suspected disability. There's so many new teachers that they haven't received all the necessary trainings to understand how important it is for children to give that extra attention and extra services. The description of my project is an intervention data sheet. My PAN project is an intervention data recording sheet. It is not in lieu of a pre-referral or district intervention document or statewide document that is used. It is just a sheet designed to assist teachers in the organization or of the intervention data. It will allow teachers to have a document that can be used quickly each and every day during the school day throughout all 3 tiers of intervention when interventions are being implemented in the classroom. It will be beneficial in completing the district and state documents required for the referral. It just lets the teachers organize that information and have it on hand when actually filling out the referral document. And the way I like to think of it is the intervention can be used if a child can't learn the way we teach, maybe we should teach the way they learn. And so that's the reason we're using the 3 different tiers of interventions to assist those children in learning the way that is necessary for them to be successful. And their success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. So these interventions need to be done with fidelity to ensure the student's success. The results from my research are this project has yielded the results that teachers have a format now to document student data from interventions in a timely manner. It's not a long, drawn-out process of 20 pages of documentation. It's simplified into a page or 2 for each tier of intervention, just to keep on hand, like on a clipboard or things, to assist the teacher in day-to-day operation or recording of the information. The data sheets assist teachers in understanding how often data is gathered throughout each tier of intervention. Teachers have the knowledge of interventions, how to analyze the data to determine if the student will proceed to the next tier of intervention, and if the student is to be referred for an evaluation of a suspected disability. I created these forms. If you'll look at the center sheet, it's the developmental delay intervention data sheet. It has the student's name, birthday, student ID, the hearing screening information, the vision screening, the speech screening, the motor screening. Did they pass those screenings? And if not, what actions are going to be taken? Are they going to be sent to an audiologist or to have a more extensive vision or hearing exam to ensure that those things are passed before going on with those interventions, because those could delay your intervention data, or if the student cannot see, then that may be hindering their success in the classroom. It also lists a place where each type of which area of developmental delay can be circled: adaptive, personal social, communication, motor, cognitive. And then it also has a place to list the data for each one of those interventions, especially if you're going through all 5 domains, to see if that child is successful in those areas before moving on to the next tier. There's also a sheet for tier 2 and tier 3 interventions to keep it organized. It has the baseline, it has the start those interventions began, it has the ending date, it also has the ending score of that intervention. So, and it also has a place on the right, as you can see, for the analysis of that area. It's a place for teachers just to jot down their quick notes. The intervention was successful, but we need to move on to the next one, or no, the intervention was not successful. These other strategies that may need to be implemented next to ensure the student's success. These forms are exactly the same, but they're for academic and behavior interventions. For example, reading, writing, math, behavior, and even students that are on task. You can circle the area that you're working on. It has on tier 1 the areas that you have, or the interventions that you've done in the far in the classroom. And these sheets also have at the top that tier 1 is implemented in a general education classroom to the whole class. And then on tier 2, it's actually documented at the top so you don't forget how often that you do these interventions. For example, Implementation of Tier 2 is 5 to 7 students, 20 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week. The Tier 3 interventions is implemented with 5 to 7 students, 20 minutes, at least, several times a week, up to 5 times a week. So these are things that will make it easier when a teacher is looking in the classroom. They may forget, oh, do I do this intervention 1 time? Do I do it 4 times? It kind of gives you a guide of how often that you're supposed to do those interventions. I anticipate that my PAN project will assist teachers in documenting intervention results. I hope that the condensed data sheet will give teachers a place to effectively report intervention data during the school day when time is of the essence. Teachers have so many students in the classroom that it's hard to reach every child. So they can keep this information maybe on a clipboard or a binder that they can document that information very quickly and efficiently. And then when they go back to fill out the pre-referral form or even to the referral form, all the data is right there together. Their little short analysis statement is right there that they can elaborate, so they have their notes handy to make sure that that documentation is filled out correctly. The resources that I used were a lot of the KVEC Child Find information. There's actually at the top, there's KVEC Child Find interventions and videos. It shows how some of this is carried out. It has it more in detail. The next website is samples of tier 1, 2, and 3 interventions. If this happens, then these are the things that need to be done. And then they also have the resources of interventions by subject area. Those are from the KVEC Reading Child Find Intervention Tools, the KVEC Writing, the KVEC Math, and the KVEC Challenge and Behavior Toolbox. So these are things that can assist anyone really quickly on some of the strategies that can be used in the classroom to assist those students when interventions are being implemented. And I hope that you find this useful and that you can use it in your classroom as well. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.